All right, end of Boxing Day sales. I had to go try out one of the portable fridges for my car. I've not bought one. I've had my car almost 5 years now. I haven't had a need. This was more of the price is right. I'll just go see what it's all about. So let me show you what I got. So this here is a portable battery. Now you don't actually need this. The fridge itself is the one from King's. It is the King's 40, and this one will hold at least 56 cans in it. And it comes with a rather long cable here to connect to your DC outlet. So if you are a Model 3 owner, your DC outlet is in the center console up near the front seats. So you're going to need to run this cable all the way down there. I'm going to try if that works, but for now I've just got a portable battery that I've got in there. Alright, I've connected the DC cable there through the center console, through the back seats there, and then into the center console. And yes, it does reach. So straight in there. And if you're using that feature in the car, make sure you keep accessory on so that it doesn't turn off. That's the cable running through the center part there. If you wanted a longer cable, I'm sure it exists on the internet, so it's definitely possible to get some kind of longer cable setup. Or for me, because I'll be using two separate cables to do a pass-through charge to run on that little guy there, it won't really matter. Yeah, so I'm going to take this out of the Model 3 here and see what it's like in the Model Y. It's on freezer mode at the moment. It's set to reach -20. It will do that soon. And I'm just trying this out to see what it's like. So the draw there I see on there, 43 watt, and this battery is at 60%. We started at 98%. It told me at the beginning we've got about 6 hours of runtime on this one. But if I wanted to have the battery be used as like a pass-through charge, I could do that. I've got a DC outlet that I could plug into the Model 3 and charge this, and then I've got an AC outlet that would power the fridge, so that way I could take the fridge everywhere I go if I needed to on a camping trip. And you can see there, that's that sub front. I've removed the cover on there. You can just slide your existing one just over there, the cover, and it'll come out, and then that way you can sit the fridge down. There are other models that Kings do have that are a little bit smaller in size than this one, but I went to the 40 because it's just a little bit bigger and the price was not that much difference. I think most people with the Model 3s would look at maybe a King's 30 or a King's 20, which would be even smaller. You may, it depends how much space you want. Can't do the video without opening it and show you what you got. It does have a light in there as well. And all I got there is some test subjects, some Zupa Dupas, and just a bottle of water. Now I'm going to try this. I'm going to move it out of there and put it into the Model Y, and we'll see if that's a better setup. Obviously with the Model Y, you can set up your power access right here with your little DC outlet there. Much easier in the Model Y than the Model 3. So let's see what I do. I'll set it up and start again. Little size comparison of the sub frunks in the Model 3 versus the Model Y. So that is how deep it is in the Model 3. And come over. That's how deep it is in Model Y. Let's put it in. Alright, it's plugged in into the Model Y. So the compressor start up there. Much easier to connect it in the Model Y than it is Model 3, give it that. and I'd say it's pretty good size. So there you have it. That's what the setup looks like. If it was me, I would, in the Model Y, probably use the sub-frunk to store things that you don't need quick access to, and then bury that all down at the bottom, and then put the fridge on the top of tier, normal shelf. Because in the Model Y, you don't have any height clearance issues opening up the esky, fridge. Whereas Model 3, you don't have a choice. It needs to go down the bottom there, get into that spot. I have seen some other suggestions from others saying that get a small fridge and put it in your frunk for the Model Y. And I would probably say for a fridge, it's not a good idea, just because there's not very much air circulation in the frunk compared to in the boot, which is, I guess, considered your cabin. So you got the car aircon running when you're driving around, whatever. Whereas in the frunk, there's minimal insulation from your bonnet into the cavity area. So even if you do put a 12-volt socket in there, I feel like it's going to make the compressor work very hard, especially if you're going to try and run it into a freezer. Fridge, maybe, yeah. I guess everyone has different purpose of use, so results may vary, but that's what I think about the fridges. Then, like the one I've got behind me here, that is quite large in size. So if I was to put it into fridge mode and bring a board of cheeses and wines or something, pretty good. Wouldn't have to worry about melted ice or anything like that, and I'd just be able to bring it out of the car, or get what I need out of the car, bring it out, eat it, and then bring what I needed back and forth. Or bring the battery and bring it with me. And then if I wanted to top up the battery, then I could either use the car, or I could use a solar mat. So I've got a solar mat as well. So it's the whole ecosystem when it comes to batteries and cars and fridges and all the good stuff, right? Dragon Ball Z. So yeah, hopefully you found this video helpful. I will post a link down the bottom on where you can get these fridges. The website that I bought mine off is called 4-Wheel Drive Super Center, and they're literally a 10-minute drive from where I am. They do the delivery, and I believe there's more than 80 or 100 different locations throughout Australia for their particular products. Great prices at the moment. I thought the sale was going to finish yesterday because Boxing Day sale is finishing, but they've extended it until midnight tonight. So if you're on the fence about something, because I was on the fence for a good couple of months before I decided to buy something, then now's probably the time to press a button and get a fridge if you want one. Alright, thanks for watching.